Hi everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is an MBTI analysis of Harry Styles and Kendall Jenner's relationship. I think most people have heard that back in 2013 they were dating, and I think it's a good idea to review these relationships and see what we can learn. First, in terms of personalized type, I have typed Harry Styles has a sensor perceiver. So he is obviously a singer-songwriter. He's also interested in acting. He also combined forces with Gucci in terms of creating in the perfume, and also obviously he's interested in fashion. He's a trendsetter. So this is typical of sensor perceivers, and obviously because he's successful, he's making quite a bit of money. He's someone who comes across as warm, empathetic. He comes from the heart. He usually says, treat people with kindness. So these are the type of language that you'll see someone who's more right brain dominant who would be promoting these type of ideas. So I did type him as a feminine energy, and because of the fact that he's someone who is very much at ease on stage, he's the person who doesn't like to spend all time alone, so he gets recharged by being around other people. So I typed in as an ESFP, and I would say that with Kendall Jenner, it would be pretty much the same thing. So in other words, she is, I would say, a sensor perceiver. So she's someone who is interested. Obviously, she's a model, and she's a socialite. So she's someone who is at ease when it comes to the entertainment, industry. And so I would say that being a sensor perceiver, because I mean, it's the Kardashians, are very much about entrepreneurship, promoting their different brands. So that is typical of a person who is a sensor perceiver. Furthermore, I would say that Kendall comes across as a feminist, so she looks empathetic, easy to sort of approach. She's someone who also, in terms of the way she dresses, so there's something very feminine about her. So I would say that she's most likely right brain dominant, like Harry Styles. And finally, I would say that she's someone who is energized by being around other people. Just the fact that she was part of the reality show. I mean, a person who is comfortable having a camera in their private lives are usually more extroverted than introvert, because introverts usually need their privacy. So I would type her as well as ESFP. Now I usually promote that like attract like, and since I typed both Harry Styles and Kendall Jenner as ESFPs, how come they did not make their relationship work? Whether a relationship is going to be successful or not, we have to look at a number of factors. If we look at how many people they have dated, for example, and I have some notes here, Harry Styles has dated Caroline Flack, Taylor Swift, Camille Rowe, Nadia Leopold, Sarah Sampaio. I mean, obviously, Kendall Jenner is part of that list as well. Kendall Jenner, on her part, has dated Nick Jonas, Jordan Clarkson, Asap Rocky, Blake Griffins, and Ward Hadid. So these are the people who tend to hop from one person to the next, and also the fact that they were very young. They were only like 18 and 19 years old at the time. Most people don't like to, or I've not found the one at that age. The other aspect also is that when I listen to most of Harry Styles' songs, is that he seems to be talking about unrequited love, and obviously Harry Styles is very popular. He has access to so many women, and he's not the type of person who looks very shy. So I'm just wondering who he's talking about, and he has mentioned when it comes to his songs, it's the best way for him to express himself. It's like therapy, and he says he's the most honest when he actually writes these songs. So these lyrics are very close to his heart. And if you listen to the song "Fallen" for his second album, Fine Line, there is a lyric that says, I'm well aware that I'll write too many songs about you. So in other words, he's confessing that he's been writing about one person for many years. And who is this person? So I would say that most likely it was not Kendall Jenner. What I'm wondering about when it comes to Harry Styles, who is inspiring all these songs? Who is his muse? I would doubt that it would be the people he has dated, because these relationships don't last that long. And for someone to have that sort of impact on your life, these are people who probably keep for many years to come. when I look at the interaction between Harry Styles and Kendall Jenner, there doesn't seem to be tension or unresolved issues that we actually would indicate that she was really meaningful to him. So if you look at their interaction, let's say on the Late Night Show on December the 11th, 2019, they played a game called, I'm just going to read it here, Spill Your Guts or Feel Your Guts. And you can see there's banter. So they seem to be quite friendly, and I would say that if someone had a meaningful relationship that required them to write a lot of songs about it, don't think that they would have this type of relaxed, open interaction. So I would say that most likely whomever Harry Styles is referring to in these songs is probably not Kendall Jenner. So to summarize, I think that Harry Styles and Kendall Jenner probably did not share a deep bond with each other. I think that they're friends, they get along, they're comfortable with each other, but I don't think that the songs that he's writing about, she is not his muse. I mean, even when, on the show, the Late Night Show, when they one of the questions was, okay, which songs are about Kendall Jenner, he'd rather actually eat something very unappealing to actually admit it. And so I would think that they get along well, there's no tension, and probably they're going to be good acquaintances or friends for many years to come. So I would say that although, again, most people would say that, yes, the like attract like, that's why I promote, but in the case of Harry Styles and Kendall Jenner, they did not make that connection because, again, you have to look at a number of factors. Not only the person has to be the right personality type, but they have to be at the right time of their age, and also they shouldn't be like someone else they're probably in love with, because, in other words, there's not space for another person to enter their lives if their heart is already taken by somebody else. So let me know if you agree or disagree with this MBTI relationship analysis by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.